Get up, you son of a bitch!
Cause Pawn's drunk loves ya. Yeah, you already know this is Pawn's Drunk Boxing, aka Mr. Moonshine himself, aka El Adobo, aka El Sazón, aka El Borracho, aka Café Bustelo, aka El Pastor de Boxeo. Ladies and gentlemen, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in this side of heaven. God bless you all. Ladies and gentlemen, fight week. You already know out there in the UK, we got Chris Eubank Jr. versus Conor Benn. Before the first fight was supposed to be about the last name, the fathers, the legacy of the fathers of Chris Eubank Sr., Nigel Benn. Shout out to the fathers. Shout out to the legendary fighters out there in the UK. Shout out to the UK people out there. It's going to be a great event. I believe the first fight was a fight of the year. So shout out to Chris Eubank Jr., Conor Benn. This was about, before it was about Ben versus Eubank. But the rematch is about Chris versus Conor. They filled the shoes of their dad pretty well. Y'all been following the channel. Subscribe to the channel. Smash the like button. Y'all already know, man. We're going to do the live commentary. This Saturday afternoon, because y'all already know that fight is going to be in the UK. Sold out stadium. And tomorrow we're going to be talking about breaking that fight down, because the first fight I did have Chris Eubank Jr. winning and I picked it right. But the second fight, the rematch, I'm siding with Conor Benn. And it's kind of weird, right? Because the first fight, you know, Chris Eubank Jr., he put it out in the line. He exercised the battle with nutrition in the 12th round. You know what I'm saying? Both fighters was willing to die in the ring. Both fighters had something to prove. Both fighters became their own man that night. And you know, I got Conor Benn this time. But congratulations to Chris Eubank Jr. Going to be having twins. I'm happy that Chris Eubank Sr. and Jr. is back together, father and son. You know what I'm saying? Having a good relationship. Yeah, I already know fatherhood is prominent in the sport of boxing. I always explain that. Shout out to the mom Dukes as well. But fatherhood in the sport of boxing is prominent in the sport of boxing. Also, a lot of people's talking about Devin the Dream Haney versus Brian Norman Jr. And I have not switched my prediction on that fight. I still got Devin Haney outboxing Brian Norman Jr. 115, 113, 116, 112. I see this fight like the Regis Prograis without the knockdown. And maybe I see, I don't see the knockdown. I see the effort of Brian Norman Jr. a little bit better than Regis Prograis. Younger, faster, stronger, got something to prove. He's very, very good in fighting away. You know what I'm saying? He fought in Japan, but guess what? Devin Haney is also good fighting away. Let's not forget that he became the undisputed lightweight champion by going to Australia, not one but twice. He fought out and he's going to Saudi Arabia. So Devin Haney is not a guy that hasn't fought outside of the country, is uncomfortable fighting outside of the country. These are two fighters that's fighting under the country. And let me say it like this. I don't think that both of these guys have no pressure. I think it's good for Devin Haney to go out there. See, the reason why Devin Haney was also running, and we're going to be talking about his what he's going to do, what type of approach he's going to take versus Brian Norman Jr. I want to finish this off with the part 2 of Claressa Shields, the 3-division undisputed world champion, arguably the greatest woman that ever laced him up, getting mad at people that don't want to pop her ass pimples. You know what I'm saying? Who just doesn't want to tell her that she's the most beautiful girl in the world, the best fighter in the world. She's pound for pound #1. She's the best. She's the greatest, and nobody else is. And she gets mad and she want to sue people. Y'all already know. She's the most beautiful girl in this world. You okay? You happy? You're the most beautiful. If you don't tell me I look good, motherfucker, if you don't tell me and I'm a pretty, tell me I'm pretty, I'm going to sue you. Tell me I'm pretty, I'm going to sue you. Tell me I'm beautiful. I'm beautiful. like 2. No, it's 3 division. I'm the first. I am the first 3 division world champion. I sell more than the other girls. I have more views than the other girls, and I'm more prettier, more beautiful, and I got my man, and I got more money than everybody. I'm the best. I'm the best. If you don't say I'm the best, I'm gonna sue you. If you don't say I'm the best, I'm gonna sue you. You don't say I'm the best, I got a kid. Yo, that's a song right there. If you don't say I'm the best, I'm gonna sue you. You don't say I'm the best, I'm gonna sue you. You don't say I'm the best, I'm gonna sue you. Hey, oh, he said, hey, yo, the new single. If you don't say the best, I'm gonna sue you. You don't say I'm the best, I'm gonna sue you. You don't say I'm the best, I'm gonna sue you. You don't say I'm the best, I'm gonna sue you. Yeah, I'm gonna sue you. Yeah, I'm gonna sue you. Hey, yo, I got your new single, Claressa. You be in the club that. You don't say I'm the best, I'm going to sue you. If you don't say I'm the best, I'm going to sue you. If you don't say I'm the best, I'm going to sue you. If you don't say I'm the best, I'm going to sue you. You say I'm the best, I'm going to sue you. You say I'm the best, I'm going to sue you. You say I'm the best, I'm going to sue you. You say I'm the best, I'm going to sue you. 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 Come on, everybody. I'm going to sue you. 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 I'm going to sue. Say I'm the best. I'm going to sue. Say I'm the best. I'm going to sue. Say I'm pretty. Yo, I ain't popping your damn ass pimples, woman. Yo, you a liar. I ain't lying about shit. I ain't lying about nothing, woman. All I did was question whether your $8 million mother effing deal was official, because we ain't never heard no damn boxing promoter with a record company come together. I was just listening to the damn interview. You said, and I mean you said it. You said, that's the number that we threw out there. Now you're mad. Don't you disrespect my career, how much money I'm making, and the business is on the table. Hey, yo, woman, the last thing I'll be thinking about is punch on boxing if I get $8 million right now. Hey, yo, ladies and gentlemen, everybody in the chat right now, everybody that's looking on, whether you on the X-Form, on Twitter, YouTube, or whatever, if I gave you $2 million right now, do you think the first thing you're going to be thinking about? Oh, my God. I got $2 million. I got $2 million. Watch me go to YouTube and watch Punch on Boxing. Let me see what he gonna say about this. I just made $2 million. You ain't even gonna call your mama. You ain't gonna fuck Pap. You ain't gonna do nothing. You gonna tell mama. You gonna tell your sister, the aunties, and stuff like that. No. You went to Punch on Boxing and say, watch. That's why sometimes it seems kind of fishy. Hey, yo, ain't nobody, hey, yo, put it this way. Not even when people get their income tax, they stay away from family. They stay away. When people get their income tax, it's a whole new person. It's a whole new person. I'm going shopping. Forget it. I ain't even going to watch. I ain't going to watch the new season or nothing. I ain't going to watch an episode. I'm going to catch it next week. Everybody, right now, I give you $8 million. For that, fuck $8 million. If I give you $5,000 right now in top of your paycheck that you're gonna get tomorrow on Friday, you ain't gonna be thinking about no goddamn Punch on Boxing. Let me go to YouTube and see what he better not. Shit. I want. You know what it was? I know what it was. It's when she got that. I believe so. This is my opinion. This is my opinion. I'm not gonna guess who for my opinion. This is what I believe. I believe when they got that deal, they say, watch, now I'm going to, and he better say something about my deal. It wasn't even about, hey, Salida, give me the $8 million deal. We got to go to the CBS. We got to make a press conference because I'm going to show Punch on Boxing that I got $8 million, and his homegirl, Amanda Serrano, is not the most paid boxer in the history of boxing. I want to be the next paid. Because I want when people Google who's the highest paid female in the sport of boxing, I want it to be my name. All right. It's me. It's me. Don't get mad. Damn it. Don't get mad, man. Hold on. Ladies and gentlemen. Give me a second. This is what it is. I know what it is. I was just thinking about this earlier. I know what it is. Is it this? Let me see if it's this. That's what it is. Let me see if it's this. That's what it is. Is that what it is? Is that what it is? Huh? Is that what it is? Huh? Let's change the narrative. Huh? Is that what it is? We got to go over there for the press conference and stuff like that. I got to let the people know we got to change that fucking narrative. Salida, we got to change the motherfucking narrative. Salida, we got to change the narrative, all right? Because every time I Google and it says, who is the wealthiest? It's always Amanda. It's always Serrano. It's always the real deal. It's always that Puerto Rican goddamn bitch. Amanda Serrano was more wealthy than Claressa Shields as of 2024. Serrano estimated net worth $5 million, while Shields' net worth 2025 is estimated between $1 million and $10 million. I need to be the one. Let's change it. Yes. But you know what? Nobody gives a fuck anyway. The girls congratulate. Ain't nobody in the sport of boxing care. Nobody's downplaying. Have you heard any girl, ladies and gentlemen, let me take this thing out of the way, goddamn it. Have you heard any female boxer? Come on now. Have you heard any female boxer? Have you heard any male boxer say Claressa $8 million deal ain't real? Why do you care about podcasters? Why do you care about YouTubers? Your contemporaries ain't even pushing you down. Your contemporaries ain't never pushing you down. Why do you care about a Punch Drunk Boxing or anybody else? You should be worried about the promoter. You should be worried about getting in the gym. You should be worried about your fiance. You should be worried about your family. You should be worried about, you're supposed to be one of the most happiest boxer today. You work just like she said, I work my ass off to keep my name. Rap Star Boxing Knowledge, the voice of the UK, London. What's good, Rap Star Boxing Knowledge in the building? Just like she said she worked her ass off to be in the position where she at today. She made it from the mud. She made it from the streets of Detroit. Punch that. And I was drinking goddamn Flint water. I made it out of Flint water, damn it. You know I went to Flint, Michigan once. I went to a hotel. I went to Flint, Michigan once. And I went to a hotel. I know what it meant. Hold on. You know, I keep it real. I went to Flint, Michigan. Once. And I was taking a bath. No lie. And the water, my tub. The tub came out like this. Look. I put the water on, man. I was brushing my teeth like this. Look. Hold on. Wait a minute. Oh, damn, where's that? Oh, damn, hold on. Look. No wonder she crazy. No wonder. I'm just playing around. Damn, man. Can you take a joke? Read the description of Punch Drunk Boxing, bro. Shit, man. Hey, yo, folks, this is what it is, man. People come to see. It's not about just going to YouTubers, podcasters. Oh my God. Read the description of that particular YouTuber. Read the description of that particular podcaster. Read the description, because a lot of people sometimes put their bio, put their description. Let me know who is Punch Drunk Boxing, aka Mr. Moonshine, aka El Adobo, aka El Sazón, aka El Borracho, aka Café Bustelo, aka El Pastor de Boxeo. All right, let's, because sometimes you gotta understand. It's almost like this. If you're gonna go to a comedy show, right? Put it this way: you're gonna go to the comedy show. What do you expect from that comedy show, right? You're going to expect what? Somebody gonna be telling jokes, gonna be telling story jokes, gonna be funny, gonna be snapping and stuff like this. See, I come from a different era, right? This is my era. I'm from New York City, Harlem, Watch Heights. You already know, right? See, I come from an era where snapping is a thing. You grew up snapping and slapboxing. Throwing jokes is just a way of life. Snap, you don't. If y'all come on. For the people that never been to New York, Harlem, whatever, the hood or whatever, we joke, we snap, mama jokes. That's how we grew up. Mama jokes, slap boxing, dominoes, and stuff like that. Chilling in the block, chilling in the pool. You know what I'm saying? We got a culture. You know what I'm saying? We got a culture. Don't forget that hip hop culture is really New York culture. Shout out to the people around the world, but hip hop culture is really a New York culture, and then it spread all over the world and stuff like that. But let's be real, right? But put it this way, right? If you Google, let me see, Google punch run boxing, right? Let's Google punch run boxing. I want to know what this motherfucking shit like that. I'm suing this motherfucker. I got to see what this nigga about. Punch run boxing. Let me see. Let me see. This motherfucking shit gonna tell me all this shit, motherfucker. Focus on boxing analysis and interviews and shit like more shit of drinking boxing. Hey, yo, when AI my son says Punch Drunk Boxing most likely refers to the Punch Drunk Boxing podcast and YouTube channel. It is a media brand focused on boxing news, analysis, and interviews, and not related to Punch Drunk Syndrome or martial arts of drunken boxing. No. But okay, this is the description, right? Shout out to everybody. This is the description. If for the new people that want to know punch on boxing, right? Sometimes you got to know where you got to know where you what you listening to, the approach of what that person is delivering. Okay, punch on boxing. It's me. Listen to high octane, charismatic, comedic Mr. Moonshine himself deliver boxing content such as potential fights, breakdown, analysis, interviews, and stuff like that. Right? Comedic. Characteristic, high octane delivery. If you take my jokes too serious, then yeah, you're gonna feel bad. If we say that Javante Tank Davis is running around with a damn lime green purse, right? Yeah, a little jokey joke there, but damn, he was, and he painted his fingernails and stuff like that. We joke on Javante Tank Davis as well, but we also praise Javante Tank Davis' skills and talent. It's content creation. Damn it, if I say that Claressa, she look like Antonio Tarver with a wig. Damn it, it's a damn joke. You not Antonio Tarver. I'm just saying. Getting mad at me and shit like that. It wasn't me that took this picture. It wasn't me. Hey yo, it wasn't me that took that picture. All right? Don't blame me. All right? Getting mad at me and you taking pictures like that. They get mad at me when somebody say Antonio Tarver would win. Don't get mad at me. All right, stop it. All right, damn, we got jokes out here. We got jokes. So what? Are you gonna sue me for jokes? Shit. Come on. We joke on Floyd Mayweather Senior as well. Floyd Mayweather's dad. Shout out to Floyd Mayweather Senior. We joke on him too. Looking like Predator and shit like that with that haircut. Hey, yo, somebody should have smacked that ball. But hey, yo, Floyd Mayweather, how dare you with all that money? How dare you let your pops, you know what I'm saying, cut his hair like that? Look like Predator back in the days, the Arnold Schwarzenegger movie. Don't get mad at me. A little jokey joke don't hurt. Come on now, come on, yo, come on. That like, hey yo, that barber got some nerves. How you explain the barber? I'm gonna do this cut. Hey yo, my man, all right. Hey, senior, what's good? How's your son, Floyd Mayweather? He doing good, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Just give me a cut right here. You want a whole one? Like a one and a fade? Nah, man, you just keep the little J on the shot like that, you know what I'm saying? And then you just shape it up there, throw right there. You put that little black ink, you know what I'm saying? All right. I put you the goddamn face. I'm so fast. You just give me the haircut I'm looking for. I pay you. You just cut it, all right? Just leave that side alone. Because I'm making love. And that woman grabbed the side of my head. Oh, she going to pull on something. That's why I keep it there, buddy. You know what I'm saying? You think I'm going to be joking about that? Come on now. Come on. Getting mad at me. Aye, you a beautiful, gorgeous woman, okay? All right? Okay, don't shoot. You're a beautiful woman. Shit. Pap is lucky to have you. Okay? You're beautiful. Every time I see you fight, I'm like, oh my God, what a beauty this is. Oh my God, I love her. Oh my God, yo, she's a beauty, not the beast. You know what I'm saying? What Pinocchio's doing there, man? Get this man out of here. Are you getting mad? Why are you over there looking at me? You just got 8 million. Come on, man. Come on, y'all, right? Come on, y'all. Why are you over there looking at me? You just got 8 million. Come on, you just got 8 million. Why you over here looking at me? Huh? Why you over here looking at me? You just got 8 million. Shit. He said HLD with a married shield. Hey. Why are you over there looking at me? You just got 8 million. The people around you gotta be like, yo, Claressa, get off the motherfucking phone right now. Hey, we gotta go to damn Saks and Fifth and Saks. We gotta go shopping, girl. We got $3 million. I'll be happy. I'll the last motherfucker I'll be thinking about is punch run boxing. I will understand. Yo, I will understand. I would understand if I was the Breakfast Club, if I was Joe Rogan, if I was ringing bells, if I was getting 1 million views after 1 million, not buying the views though. You know, not buying the views. If I was getting an official millions of views. You know what's funny though? You know what I was thinking about? That the GWO, 3-division undisputed world champion, one of the greatest fighters that ever laced him up. She commented on the video in which I was just questioning the $8 million deal. And if she got, I'm gonna tell you like this, Claressa, you listening, your peoples, I wish you get $100 million because I'm always an advocate. And my subscribers that truly been following me since day one, the members and all that, ask them how I feel about when fighters get paid. I've been one of the channels. Yo, other media folks be arguing with me because I want fighters to get paid. That's why I'm a supporter of PBC and now Haney. That's why it's good that Turkey Al-Sheikh is throwing the money. I want fighters to get paid. I'm a boxing head. I want Claressa Shields. I want you to get paid $100 million a fight. Huh? It's the reason why I even told Amanda Serrano to pull out from the fight from Katie Taylor in the beginning because I wanted her to get paid because I know her worth. I know your worth. But the way that you explain the $8 million, I have questions, and many people in the boxing world got questions. A lot of people are saying, what the fuck? Because the way that it was explained, now if you come back and explain it to the boxing world to understand the contract, then we'll be like, yo, okay, but it just $8 million. What was the guarantee? How many per for fight? $3 million signing bonus. Beautiful. I love it. I want you to get the most. You deserve it, Claressa. You deserve it. You deserve 8. You deserve 10. You deserve 15. You deserve 20. You deserve it. You risk your life. I'm a boxing guy. I want you to get motherfucking paid. The reason why I bought your pay-per-view, I was one of the few that bought your pay-per-view in this community and went live on it is because I want you to get paid. How many people right here, right now in the chat pay for the pay-per-view of Claressa Shields' first pay-per-view event? How many people out there, how many boxing content creators went live? How many people was promoting it? 2 motherfucking YouTube channels was promoting it. Punch Roll Boxing and Ring IQ. 2 motherfuckers was promoting Claressa Shields' pay-per-view event. You know why? Because we care and we are invested in promoting and building and uplifting women's boxing. Right? So, let's continue, and we're gonna go and talk about the potential fight with the potential fight. We got less than a week, well, a little bit more than a week to get the Brian Norman Jr. versus Devin the Dream Haney. I gotta tell y'all why I think that Devin Haney should be running like Forrest Gump because I think he's successful. We're gonna be talking about why. It's not a diss on Devin Haney. I'm going for that. I think that Devin Haney's gonna win. I'm just saying the strategic way why he should win like this. Do not fix what's not broken. We're going to be talking about that. We're going to be talking about Chris Eubank Jr. versus Conor Ben. We're talking about the father dynamic, the son's dynamic. We're going to be talking about that as well. But let's finish off. This is part 2 of what we were talking about yesterday. Let's finish off this right quick, right? I finished this off yesterday by this. Let's continue. Smash that like button like if you were smashing your shorty. Smash that like button like if you were smashing your shorty. And if you don't got a shorty to smash tonight, be like, hey, yo, tell the homie that you was smashing the like button. Yeah, yo, my man, damn, yo, what you did yesterday, young homie? You just left man early. Nah, I was smashing the like, you know what I'm saying? I was tuning in, punching on boxing, smashing the like button because I ain't had nothing to, you know what I'm saying? Smash that shit. Shout out to all the ladies in the chat as well. Man, y'all better treat these women good. Man, y'all better treat these women good. All right? We got to be the extension of God, man. For real. We got to be the extension of God. We got to be righteous. Women ain't going to follow no goddamn loser. That's what there's a lot. That's why all the girls, when you go out and you see all the home girls chilling, hey, yo, women already got money. Hey, yo, women already got money. They get paid. They probably get paid more than you. There's more women in the workforce than men. You just can't approach a woman and go to the bar, go to the lounge and say, hey, babe, you want a drink? Motherfucker, I already had my drink. I had 3, motherfuckers. Like that was old. That was old. That's when girls back in the day used to go out with $25 or $30. They, you know what I'm saying? More men was working. And then the way that you willed a woman to have a conversation with you is like, hey, yo, you wanna drink? Yeah. Nah, that's it. By the time you there, they already hey, yo, their bill is running up to like $800 and they paying. They ain't even ask you for a drink. I'm drunk. I could get my own drink. Girls don't even trust they be like this now, girls. Huh? No, I want my own drink. You will not buy me a drink and then bring it over and then try to build Cosby me. Got to be strategic now, nah? Nowadays, women want a righteous man. Huh? And that's why men got to go back to God and to be extended to God. Women are good followers to men, but you only got to be a righteous man. You ain't no righteous man, she ain't going to find no goddamn loser. But anyway, let's talk about this right quick. Just a little message. Just a little message. Tell them, ladies. Just a little message. All right. Y'all remember this tweet by I want the GWOAT to listen to her words, to read her words in her tweet. Just go back because everything is not hate. At some point, you got to look at yourself in the mirror and ask, why? Why? She tweeted this, right? When her biopic, her movie was coming out last year. And I'm going to tell you the truth. Guys. Let me take this thing out right quick. I'm going to tell you the truth. I was a highly supporter of Claressa Shields, and I'm going to prove it. I am going to prove it to y'all. For the people that's new and be like, hey, yo, why he's always... No. I'm going to prove it to y'all. For those that don't know me, you're going to get to know me today. Like you got to know me yesterday. Give me a second. Watch this. Hold on. So Claressa Shields, no. I was on her side. But I want because she's not going to her fans. Hold on. One of her give me a second, let me upload this. Smash that like button, baby. I was prom queen. I don't want her to end up like that. I was prom queen. You remember New Jack City? You should be prom queen. Hold on, folks. Hold on. All right. Caso cerrado. All right, she's trying to take me to Caso Cerrado. For the Spanish people, y'all know what it is. That's the judge, like Judge Judy of the Spanish. Okay. Check this out, folks. Let me put it back. 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 I didn't watch as a boxing fan. I didn't watch. I didn't take my daughter. I didn't take none of my kids to watch what's supposed to be an inspiring movie and biopic of Claressa Shields. I'm a fan of what she did in the Olympics. I'm a fan of her accomplishments. I'm a fan of how she came from the dirt. I'm a fan how she came from the slums. I'm a fan of where she at in the boxing world in terms of an athlete today. I'm a fan of that. I support that. And I'm going to continue to support that because I'm just the realist. I love boxing. I'm a boxing channel. I love boxing. If I ain't had a boxing channel, I'll still be watching boxing, and I still want to see women boxing flourish because I do like the heart and courage that women. If y'all watch women fight, right? Even if some of them doesn't have the skills, almost every woman fight, they go at it. They go at it. And if you've been paying attention to the sport of boxing for the past, like 3 years, 3, 4, 5 years, right? Yo, it's like each and every woman is like they're fighting, like they're fighting for more than just getting the title. It's like they're fighting for their lives. When you see the men, it's like strategic. They even think about the fight after the fight, like a fight after the fight. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna tell you, like almost like what Devin Haney did with Jose Ramirez, secure the back so he could get that Ryan Garcia fight. So he fights in a way just to, not to go all out, but just to do enough to win and stay safe to capture the next bag. Women, to be honest, I know some guys don't like to follow women boxing and stuff like that. Almost like if you're a baller, you don't NBA fan, you don't like you just don't want to watch the WNBA. If you're a baseball fan, you just don't want to watch the softball World Series. I understand. I understand. But I'm a fan of women boxing, right? And I like how I like the action pack of Amanda Serrano and Katie Taylor and Chantel Cameron and Natasha Jonas and Michaela Mayer and Sandy Ryan and all the Christina Cruz and Estrada when she was active and even Claressa Shields and I think that she's been listening to her not getting knocked out and she's been trying to get the knockout, but she just doesn't have the power like a Amanda Serrano in those weight classes. Like Alicia Baumgartner, she just doesn't garner that type of power. Shout out to Shadeja Green. Shout out to Crew DeJourn. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to all these. Shout out to Savannah Marshall. I said Natasha Jonas, one of my favorite fighters as well. She doesn't garner. And shout out to the pioneers, right? Layla Ali and Wolf. Christy Martin that just has her pile pick and shout out to Christy Martin and support Christy Martin new movie as well. But the reason why I didn't want to take myself and take time to watch Claressa Shields' movie, I said, you know what, when I'm in a plane and they got in a plane or something like that, then I'll watch over there. Just because of personality, her attitude, I didn't want to support it. I grew not to enjoy the person that she puts out there, because she could be a whole different type of person behind the scene. Like I said yesterday, she might be wanting to capture the Floyd Mayweather type of green print and let me be the villain so people could hate me enough. So when I fight, they want to see me get effed up and they want to see me lose, and I'm going to capitalize off the hate. I used to think that that's what she wanted, and I understood it as a boxing fan. But then when she goes out and go on social media and say that she want to sue everybody that disagree with her, or she want to sue everybody that doesn't praise her or pop her ass pimples, then this is not the Floyd Mayweather green print, because then she wouldn't care. You know what I'm saying? Oh, and I want to say, shout out to my brother. Shout out to my brother Charles Edward Cheese, El Queso. I seen the super chat yesterday. I ain't even see the super chat yesterday. That shit didn't even pop up on the chat. But shout out to Charles Edward Queso for the $50 super chat yesterday. Queso, I don't know who you at, but I got to give you props because I just saw that. I saw that this morning, and I didn't see it. It didn't show up. It didn't show up on the chat. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Queso, Charles of the Queso, the humanitarian of the YTBC. So I just didn't feel like I wanted to support that. You know, I didn't want to support it. You know, and if I felt like that, this is the reason why you saw this. This is the reason why you saw this tweet by Claressa Shields. And I want her to really think about why. Don't think about, I don't know why, don't think whatever the people around you are saying, oh man, they hating on you. It's not about hate, bro. It's not about hate. Why do you think that? Claressa Shields tweeted, so let's talk about it. A whole biopic of my life and my journey in boxing, but only 2 female champions have said anything about it. But y'all love to call me a hater. Fuck out of here. See, what she wanted right there is praised by everybody, praised by her contemporaries, praised by everybody in the sport of boxing, especially the women of boxing. She thinks it's hate, but let me continue. These girls been hating on me. What girl been hating on you, Claressa Shields? A matter of fact, I want Claressa Shields, if she's does videos about receipts when it comes to Layla Ali, and I could bring all these receipts of tweets and interviews and all that, bring in the receipts of all these girls that publicly been hating on you. Because I follow boxing. I'm in this every day. I wake up looking at just to know what's going on so I could do my content, so I could know what the news is, the breaking news, the next fight, the next wave, the next convo, the next, you know what I'm saying? This is what we do. I know for a fact that almost each and every woman, if you have a mic in their hand and say, what do you think about Claressa Shields? Most of them will say she's the greatest of all time. She's a great fighter. Great fighter, great for women boxing, all of this. I never heard this hate that she talks about. But you know what I understand? But you know what I also understand is not even about just Claressa Shields. You know what I understand about these fighters also? Is that they mind F themselves to keep their fire burning, to keep the water boiling, to keep them still on the edge. They need to mind F themselves when they are highly successful, to have the same mindset that they have to overcome the haters. We have a culture, and I'm going to say this. We have a culture, right? Let me finish what she said. And still God going to always do his big one for me. Yes, God is always going to look out for you, but he don't like ugly. And I'm not saying that you're ugly, because we all could be ugly at one point of our life in certain things, right? I'm just saying, you are blessed, Claressa Shields. Are you content with God's blessings? Are you satisfied with God's blessings? Do you pray on what you want to accomplish? Have God delivered? Has God delivered for you? I think your success, I think God delivered. Are you satisfied with it? Who are you fighting against? God delivered. God deliver a biopic. God deliver your $8 million deal. God deliver the man that you love. God deliver you. And this is what I mean about, and this just not about Claressa. This is something that I've seen from boxers. Boxers have to keep an edge. Do you remember what Gervonta Tank Davis said leading up to his fight with Lamont Roach? He said, I don't want to seek therapy. I want therapy, but I'm scared to go to therapy because I think if he goes to therapy, he believes that the killer instinct is not going to be there. Because at a certain point, you're making so much money, you're making millions. That's it. You made it. You gain houses and stuff like that. This is a brutal sport. How do you keep that edge? How do you keep that fire? Now you got to mind F yourself. You got to mind F yourself. And I believe, my opinion, all right, that Claressa Shields needs to mind F herself, like other fighters, to believe that the world is against them, so she could overcome. I need to feel like I'm hated. You remember Michael Jordan back in the day, he said, I have to find anything that could give me motivation. It could be the simplest thing. You know why? Because he has it all already. He has it all already. It's on top of the world. All the money in the world, unlimited money, unlimited cash, everything. He's the GOAT. He's this, but he got to find anything to be motivated. He said God didn't deliver that relationships. TP said God didn't deliver that relationship. He ain't going. He's still a married man. He's still a married man. And that's a whole nother conversation. Because you know why? I don't want to. I really don't. I don't really want to put that on Pat. Right? I don't want to put that on Pat. I'd rather be like a big brother that doesn't have a good relationship with his sister, but he's going to tell you the truth. All I'm gonna say is about that is because I have enough experience in relationships and stuff like that. I believe a healthy way of having a relationship is building a friendship within the relationship. Timing is everything. If it's going to work, it's going to work. Handle that business first so you could come 100% correct. Handle that business first so you could handle that business so you could give her 100 and she could give you 100. If my daughter, I'm sorry, I got a daughter. If my daughter says, "Oh, he's still married," okay, when are they gonna get divorced? I don't know. I mean, he put in for a divorce a long time ago, and she's been talking about divorce. What they fighting about? Are they fighting for money? What is it? Or you on top of that? You don't got no kids. You got everything going for you. You on the up and up. You are on the up and up. You are 30 years old. The dude is what? Heading for 50? Mama. Worried about you 100%. When he come correct 100, when he put that to rest, how would you, baby, he can't even marry you right now, even if he wanted to. You know why? Because he's married. He can't marry you right now because he's married. I don't want that for you. Not right now. Y'all could be friends. And a dude in that situation, a dude in that situation will be, yo, I'm going through this. Look, I'm gonna tell you the truth. Look, I remember, and this is just me. I know there's dude that be lying and stuff like that so they could get the next one. I remember I was having baby mama drama. Yo, I have baby mama drama. I'm talking about the type of drama that I could be out. She called, the building is burning. Come get us. And me, I'm so love. I love my son so much. I'm super dad. That's fatherhood is prominent. I'm super dad, right? I will leave everything, whatever she trying. If she play me like a fool, hey, but my mind was like, what if? I used to go on a date, or I'm about to go on a date, and the first thing is, I tell him right away, yeah, I got a kid, blah blah. I'm all right with that, but if it's all that drama, you got baby mama drama. You know what I used to tell her? I used to tell a girl that I would date, I got a whole lot of drama. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna lie to you. I got a whole lot of drama. You know what I'm saying? Cause I don't want that baggage. I don't want to wheel somebody. I don't want to wheel somebody in when my shit is not fully correct. Now I'm piling up. You know what I'm saying? Do you know how hard it is to be responsible, or not truly be responsible, but you're responsible for how another person may feel or something like that. Like they give you that responsibility. That's a weight on you, right? I gotta get my ish situated before I move on to the next. We could go wow, we could have a good time, we could have dinner, but I'm not getting into no relationship with this type of drama that I'm having. I'm not going to do that to the next woman. I'm not going to do that. I don't want that. You know what I'm saying? So even I'm not saying I'm not trying to gossip and shit like that and be like, hey, yo, no, Pap is maybe love is there. But if true love is there, still there's some time, handle your business, get a divorce, because especially you got a high profile relationship, get a divorce, man. Get that final ish done and then move on. And then now you could give each other 100%. Give each other 100%. Because that woman right there is going to be there for the rest of his life because he got a kid. And in the end of the day, they're married. in the end of the day, they're married. You took all that God stuff. Don't have one foot in and one foot out when you go out there and talking about God. You know what I'm saying? I do the same. I talk about God and stuff like that. I got tattoos and stuff, shit like that. The end of the hey, all I'm saying, he said, "Yo, Chief said you have a lot of empathy." I'm just keeping it real. I'm giving her a man's point of view. I'm giving her a man's point of view because I'm gonna say it like this: if I'm okay, I'm not trying to lose this house. I'm not trying to lose this. And you know what? I'll stay married. I ain't trying to. Yo, you know that there's couples out here that be staying married because they just don't want to go through that type of battle. You got the house, you got the car, and stuff like that, and they just stay married. You know, there's people that are married, but they broken up, but still living in the house that they build because it's not fair for one to move. Nah, this is my house that we build and stuff like that. And it's like, I know that, bro. Could you imagine if they have a breakup? All right, put it this way: if he breaks up with Claressa, he's still married to Remy. He's still married. You know what I'm saying? Now you don't know shit about my business, yo. Who the fuck this podcast or YouTube is talking about my baby? Mind your own business. Why you guys should be like a motherfucker? Man, I'm just keeping it real, my brother. I'm looking out for both. If I was to have that conversation, we just bored. That's what I would tell to my. That's what I would tell to my homeboy and my homegirl. I won't say don't stop seeing the dude and all that. I'm just saying, yo, y'all don't gotta be exclusive. Be friends for benefits for the time. And when you get your shit together, then come correct 100%. And it's better for everybody. So that everybody's respecting everybody. Because in the end of the day, there's a child involved. And you want that child to respect the woman that you with, my brother. Because right now, it looks like, oh, they's coming from a broken home. Then the battle that this woman, Remy, may never respect Claressa. Then when there's a child around, what you talking about? And then put it this way, Remy could come out of nowhere and say, that's my husband. If Remy wakes up and say, yo, whatever, and goes to any place and be like, oh, who's this? And it's Pap and it's Rem and it's Claressa and Remy will be like, that's my husband. What is Claressa she gonna say? Imagine that. How would you feel? You in a restaurant, you in a whatever, you in a restaurant, you someplace publicly or whatever, and it's Claressa and it's Pap and Remy Martin, whatever she may feel when she come back around, she'd be like, hey, no, well, who's this? What's happening? That's my husband. This is his daughter. Who's this? This is my girlfriend. That's my husband. You with my husband. If she just she flips it, right? She turned into that wife again. What happened? What Claressa gonna say? That's not your man. That's my husband, though. I'm his girl. You his girl. That's the truth. Come correct. Real love. That's real love, in my opinion. Love is not only if I'm with you. Love is not because I have sex with you. You know what I'm saying? Let me say it like this. There's gonna be a time, even when you in love with somebody, you get married. I'm gonna tell you like this. There's people that look. I know there's people that be breaking up if somebody cheat on them, infidelity, flirting, or whatever. And I get that. The trust goes out the window. Some people build it, some people don't want to build it, and stuff like that. But let me say it like this. Even with that, there's gonna become a point where you're gonna get old, he's gonna get old, and sex is the last thing on your mind. That's the last shit. That is not even, that's extinct. That is no mas. I remember I went to the hospital one time. I was in the hospital, right? I got hospitalized and stuff like that because I was working like 3 jobs. I was working 3 jobs and I got hospitalized because I didn't sleep for 4 days. I needed to sleep. My organs were shutting down. So there was this old lady in the hospital. She's like 80 something and she goes, he said, "You're a very handsome man. Your wife must be a lucky woman." And at that time, I'm single. "You must be a lucky." And so I'm like, thank you very much. She said, and she was just talking. She was just, she said, the biggest mistake I did in my life is divorce my husband. And this is why I'm saying the quote that I just said, the comment I just said before this. She said, the worst mistake I did in my life is divorce my husband. I said, why? I said, man, he was my best friend. This white little lady, right? He was my best friend. He was perfect. He took care of me. I took care of him. He was a beautiful person. Worked very hard, made me laugh, made love to me. Like that. She was open, like a open, she was opening up. And she said, and I divorced him. I said, why? And I said, why you divorce him? If he was everything, if he was all of that, why you divorce him? You know, he committed adultery with a lady, and I divorced him. I divorced him over a sex encounter. And now that I think of it, look at me. That's the last thing I think about. I don't remember the last time I had some. That's serious. That's serious. And he said, that's why, because he gave me everything from friendship, somebody I love. And for the most part, I trusted. It was that, you know, he committed adultery. He said once, I don't know, but I left him for sex. But my relationship was never based on sex. So I gave sex the power to determine when that, to lose everything, blah, 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 blah. You know what I'm saying? And I was getting it like, you know, when people be like, yo, listen to, and I know there's going to be women out there. Nah, I don't give a fuck. If this motherfucker cheat on me, I'm leaving him because it's about trust. It's just not about the sex. It's about I don't trust him, and he lying and stuff like that. But I understand her story. Because at a time, sex is going to be, you're going to have everything. You got kids, you got the house, you work all, he fuck you good too, and stuff like that. And you're going to leave him just because he had a little, he took a chick to the telly and stuff like that. You're going to lose everything. And then you're going to find out later on in life that sex is the last shit you think about. D-Style Boxing in the building. What's good, my brother? Said Shields going to have the Supreme Court playing punch drunk shows to review the evidence. Caso cerrado. Judge Judy and Judge Mav is going to be playing the punch drunk boxing. Look at our D-Style. I'm going way too much. I'm going way. Good looking out for the $5 super chat, my brother. I appreciate you. Everybody subscribe to D-Style Boxing. Hold on. Let me. Okay, what was the photo? All right. So this, you want to know why these women felt? You know why a lot of people didn't give you credit, Claressa Shields, or didn't want to? Not even credit. They just didn't want to post that you having a movie and stuff like that, or congratulating you, like you said. So let's talk about it. A whole biopic of my life and my journey in boxing, but only 2 female champions have said anything about it. But y'all call me a hater. Fuck out of here. These girls been hating on me. Did you put the biopic of Christy Martin? No, I don't think so. But anyway, but y'all love to call me a hater. That doesn't mean that they're haters. That doesn't mean that just means that they ain't trying to show you love. That means that they don't care. That means that they're not inspired by you or motivated by you. You know why, Claressa Shields? Because they may feel that you hate on them. How about that? Because they see that you devalue others. This is you also. Remember, Claressa Shields, this is you. When the world of combat sport is watching these 2 women, this is the first thing that you tweeted. Is the first thing that you tweeted. And after tonight, I can absolutely agree. I am the GOAT. Nobody that fought tonight can beat me in a fight at no weight class. You made it about you. One of the most historic nights in women boxing. This is how she congratulates Katie Taylor and Amanda Serrano. The crowd gave it a standing ovation. The biggest women rival in the history of women boxing. This is the fight right now that uplift women boxing. This is the fight right now that has kept women boxing alive. This is the fight. Without Amanda Serrano fighting in the manner that she did versus Katie Taylor, and Katie Taylor as well playing her part, but it's Amanda Serrano's that is with Most Valuable Promotions. So is Amanda Serrano's will, spirit, fighting spirit that has kept not Jake Paul around, but the company to do more for boxing than just featuring Jake Paul, but to uplift women boxing. If Amanda Serrano never performed like that in the first fight, matter of fact, if Amanda Serrano never signed in the first place and never performed like in the first fight and never performed like in the second fight, that she never would have got that probably lifetime contract and a position to help sign 90% of the women in boxing. But this was Claressa Shields' tweet right after that. And after tonight, I can absolutely agree. I am the GOAT. You was not in the ring, Claressa. You ain't beat Amanda and you ain't beat Katie Taylor. I mean, I remember this. Put it this way. That could have been you. Ladies and gentlemen, let's take it back to memories lane. Let's take Amanda Serrano out the equation for a minute. Let's take Amanda Serrano out the equation for a minute. Shout out to the 7th Division World Champion, one of the most decorated fighters in the sport of boxing, the woman that I believe that is the greatest of all time, Amanda Serrano and Katie Taylor, including Claressa Shields, but Amanda Serrano, 7th Division. I don't believe no woman is ever going to do the 7th Division World Champion. Peep this, ladies and gentlemen. For the people that don't know women boxing, that could have been you. So, Claressa Shields, you forgot? That could have been you and Katie. I mean, a lot of people never talked about Amanda Serrano versus, realistically talk about Amanda Serrano versus Claressa Shields. Amanda Serrano weighs 126 pounds, all right? And she's coming, and she has fought in the lower division at that 120, 100, you know what I'm saying? 10, 106, 109 type of, right? That could have been you, Claressa Shields. That could have been you, Katie Taylor and Claressa Shields. And if you wasn't hating on Jake Paul, maybe you would have been the first one that they would have signed. Right? That could have been you. But what did Claressa Shields said on a possibility to fight Katie Taylor? Two things. I got it for y'all. Claressa Shields had an interview. And tell me that I'm wrong. They asked her about, would you go to 147-pound division and fight Katie Taylor? She said, got to give her at least $1 million. And she said in the interview, I ain't going to lose my butt for it. You was focused on not losing your physique, not to get the Katie Taylor fight. Am I right or wrong, folks? Come on, y'all follow women boxing. Y'all follow women boxing? Come on now. Got it right here. There you go. I'm not lying to y'all. Okay, look. Claressa Shields says she needs at least $1 million to fight Katie Taylor at 147 pounds. Let's read what she said. Katie Taylor is not the worry that sends the 147. The 147 is. And Victoria Shields said Friday night after making boxing history by becoming the first boxer to be crowned undisputed world champion in 2 different weight classes. Katie is a great fighter. They got to pay me a lot of money for me to lose my butt. To go down to 147. At the end of the day, I'm a woman, and that's something I love about my body. I might not have no big breasts, but I have a nice butt. You didn't want to fight Katie Taylor because you ain't want to lose your ass. Oh, you gonna sue me for this? So maybe it never would have been a Katie Taylor and Amanda Serrano. Maybe it should have been Katie Taylor and Claressa Shields. And maybe she would have been the one that was selling out Madison Square Garden. Maybe it would have been Katie Taylor and Claressa Shields that would have had 73,000 people in Dallas. Maybe they would have been having the rematch and the trilogy and stuff like that. That was your position. That was her fight before Amanda Serrano. Am I right or wrong, folks? And it was okay if you don't want to lose. If you don't want to lose your, and look, she fought in 154. Yeah, Claressa, she was a big girl, but that was her reason. That was her reason. I'm not lying to y'all. Go check it out. I'm not lying to y'all. I'm not lying to y'all. Read it for yourself. Oh, you going sue the zone too? Hold on. Katie's a great fighter. Shields. They got to pay me a lot of money for me to lose my butt to go down to 147. At the end of the day, I'm a woman. And that's something I love about my body. I might not have no big breasts, but I have a nice butt. But. Okay. So Amanda Serrano get the fight. Let's move on with. I want to share this. Claressa Shields, I've showed a lot of love and respect, even when I felt that she may have been a little bit wrong and disingenuous about the situation in which her brother or half brother punched a trainer that was trying to promote the fight, hospitalized him and had surgery. And the first time around, she was disingenuous about it, saying that he deserved it, that he the one that practically saying that, you know, it was his fault that it happened. It was his fault that it's escalated. He basically, now I'm not gonna say deserving, but I'm just paraphrasing what she felt like it, like he had it coming to him, right? Or whatever. There's a dude in boxing that she wanted to sue. Another person in boxing she wanted to sue. The same person that I was debating him about when he called Claressa Shields a disgusting woman. Guess who was the guy that was fighting for Claressa Shields? Let me put you this name. Let me for those that don't know. So I can see that I've been a heavily supporter of Claressa Shields. Claressa Shields has stated her intentions to sue boxing matchmaker Rick Glazier for defamation. Glazier falsely reported that Shields had failed a drug test for performance-enhancing drugs in February 2025. It claimed that Shields vehemently denied, and which was later proven to be incorrect. She got she almost got suspended, right? Or she tested positive for drugs or for banned substances. That's what came out. People right away probably said it was PEDs. That's what people ran away with. But it was about marijuana. Still banned substance. I think they were trying to strip her from a world title, whatever, blah, blah, blah. So a lot of people were saying the same thing. Oh, shit, PED. She's with Snag, with the Gaunt, and people just adding things to it, right? But she was going at it with Rick Glazier. But guess what? I once was going at it with Rick Glazier for the respect of Claressa Shields. Here's the receipts. Check it out.
Did kind of, pinch my nerve when you did say Claressa Shields was a disgusting woman.
Tell him, Punk.
Because she was a disgusting woman for what she did. Okay, she did. That was disgusting what she did. Do you think that was the right thing to do?
Not to call her a disgusting woman, no. I think she's a queen.
What makes her a queen?
Queen of what? She did not. The cops asked her. The cops asked her because she got a good look. Who's that guy? I never saw him before in my life. I don't know him. It was her half brother.
Yeah, that's what you're gonna do. That's your half brother. You're gonna say you don't know him.
Don't say anything.
No, you're gonna.
No, you don't say anything. Wrong. An attorney tell you just keep your mouth shut.
Well, that you're not gonna call because she didn't want to snitch on her half brother.
Listen. She said the guy deserved it. Okay. She told the press that the guy deserved it. He's a 72-year-old guy, a little frail old 72-year-old guy. Do you think he really deserved it? Okay, he was hyping the show up. He's a hype man. He's a trainer. He's a hype man. Everybody knows it. Was she the only one that didn't get the memo? Come on, you don't put a guy in the hospital with a brain contusion.
Yeah, that was wrong.
I'm not gonna say, well, the guy was wrong, but that don't make her a disgusting woman. The
fact that she said he deserved it and stuff like that, that's disgusting. She's a woman. It's disgusting. Tag them together. She's a disgusting woman.
I think here everyone's got their own opinions, I guess.
No, my opinion, she's not a disgusting woman. She's one of the queens of.
Hey, yo, let me know if y'all hear me. Hey, yo, y'all hear me? Let me know if y'all hear me. I can't. I don't know. All right. Randy, good looking out. Randy, good looking out. Thank you. Okay. Y'all heard it, right? Y'all heard it, right? Was I supporting Claressa Shields? Even though in that story, I knew she was a little bit wrong and where she was disingenuous a little bit about it when they was asking her about the situation. And they postponed the event. They canceled the event. Randy in the building. What's good, my brother? Was I hating on Claressa Shields? Why did Claressa Shields post that up? Why did Claressa Shields post that up that year and say, you know what? Punch Drunk Boxing got my back. No. You know why? Because they only show interest when they feel there's a negative criticism of them. And this is just not Claressa Shields. It's an issue with fighters that they only want to have a, how you say it, like an affiliation or whatever. They just want to go back and forth with what they deem is negativity. What about the positive? Why don't you show the positive? Why don't you show the people that does support you? Why fighters are you so busy trying to prove haters wrong and don't prove your supporters right? And maybe that way, maybe the narrative of you being good, you being great, you being a great person, you being a great citizen, you being a great humanitarian, and they have great stories about you. But the thing is, you guys love to pay attention to what deems negative towards you. And let me tell you what that happens. And I'm gonna teach fighters and athletes about, don't pay attention to negativity. Pay attention to positive. Promote the positive about you. Promote the positive about you. Promote the people that say positive things about you. Have a relation. If they media, independent media, have a relations with those. Because at the end of the day, you could do interviews and podcasting, but I mean, you could do interviews with other people outside of the sport of boxing, but we're going to be talking about boxing 24/7. We're going to keep on talking about you. We're independent. We're the independent. We're the independent promoters of your brand. Where's Claressa Shields? Why she ain't say Punch Wrong Boxing got my back? Punch Wrong Boxing a supporter. Punch Wrong Boxing buy my pay-per-views. Punch Wrong Boxing is one of the few people that even uplift the sport of boxing. Punch Wrong Boxing is one of the few people that went live and promoted and telling the people and debating people and having dialogue with people and calling people in the sport of boxing, in the sport of boxing, and calling them out publicly to support you. Where were you? Where were you? I didn't see no love. I didn't see no respect. You know what? And now it's like I understood what they was talking about. In that panel, and I used to go to other panel, other boxing, and they used to talk so much shit about you, Claressa Shields. I used to go to other channels and debated it. No, now you a queen. Now you good for boxing. Hey, yo, men. Hey, yo, boxing people. Come on, we boxing. Hey, we don't have no time to discredit these women and stuff like that. All we have to do is uplift these women. 80% of the people in boxing I used to talk to, I don't give a fuck about boxing. I don't give a damn about that. About women boxing and stuff. Come on, man. The only thing I care about girls is the girls that be having the card, the round one, the round two, and go around the ring and stuff like that with their little lingerie and bikini and stuff. That's all they care about. Where's Claressa Shields when I was showing her love? When I was fighting the powers that be? Because let me tell you like this. The more that I was fighting for not only Claressa Shields and the powers that be, I get blackballed. I get put out. Then when you fight for these fighters and it's time for them to open the door for you because you fight for them, they ain't nowhere to be found. Almost 90% of these people son come mierda. He said, yo, bro, I don't think it was the $8 million comment. I think it was an Antonio Tarver with a wig that pushed her over the edge. I think it was that. Yeah. I think it was that too. Of course, because she can't sue me for me questioning the $8 million. Is that she was mad that, she's probably insecure. And then I guess I got jokes. And then I said, and that's, oh my God, I'm not, motherfucker, I don't know Antonio Tarver with a wig and stuff like that. I know it was that. You don't got to worry about how I look at you or nobody else. You got to worry about how Pap look at you. If Pap finds you beautiful, then you beautiful, girl. If your family find you beautiful and attractive and sexy, that's all you got to worry about. You don't got to worry about how if you look unattractive to me, you mad because you're not attractive to me? Don't be mad. You can say the same thing about me. You can say that I'm ugly. You can say anything on. You can say that I look like shit. You can say anything you want. I don't care about what my woman think, what my mama think, what my daughter think. And even if they feel like I was ugly, I don't give a damn. But anyway, shout out to Claressa Shields. I think that the only issue that I see publicly is probably insecurities. And I think if she could overcome insecurities and overcome not paying attention what she deems is negative, and just focus on the positive, you're too successful to even paying attention to a Punch Wrong Boxing. Now I could understand if I go viral. I could understand if I was a viral type of content, viral type of personality. If people know, if a bunch of people know me and invite me and I do other podcasts and I'm like Joe Buttons out there and the people want to depend on me for hip hop takes, and you know what I'm saying? I could understand, but woman, you get mad at me? You searching for me? That's your problem. You searching for me? You know what I'm saying? People want to question. I mean, you was going battle with another pioneer. And when you go in a battle with a highly respected person, that's almost like if Floyd Mayweather is going at it with Mike Tyson. Floyd is not going to get the benefit of the doubt. Doesn't matter how great Floyd Mayweather is. Mike Tyson is revered. Mike Tyson is highly respected. People love Mike Tyson. People are going to side with Mike Tyson. If Mike Tyson had beef with Muhammad Ali, people are going to side with Muhammad Ali. If LeBron James have beef with Michael Jordan, people are going to side with Michael Jordan. It is what it is. If Jim Jones got a problem with Nas, people are going to side with Nas, and Nas don't even have to say shit, right? Same thing. You went after an icon. You went after a Rushmore. You went after a pioneer that paved the way for you in Layla Ali, and you was never going to get the benefit of the doubt. Never. Should have left that alone. As a matter of fact, you know what would help Claressa Shields? If she does humble herself and say, you know what, I was wrong, but I'm a fighter. You know, I just wanted to see how it was to get in the ring with somebody that's that much great, that inspired me when I was coming up. It's just a dream fight, you know? And apologize. Because if it wasn't for her, I probably wouldn't even have a platform to fight in. You wouldn't know who Claressa Shields is if it wasn't for those pioneers. And people will understand you, and people will be like, wow, I love this about Claressa Shields. And then if you go back to your homegirl, because this is what Amanda Serrano said when she had it with the booyahs and the disrespect. That Claressa, you are one of the best, and I will always admire what you have accomplished. But over the past 3 years, you have consistently made disrespectful comments about my company, my promoter, my accomplishments, and the people I care about, who have changed my life and have made it a point to support women's boxing on the biggest stages possible. It's time to recognize this and move forward on separate paths. I will always be a big fan of your in-ring accomplishment. Stay well. Classy by Amanda Serrano. Amanda Serrano, Claressa Shields' biggest supporter, just got fed up with your hate. Because all Amanda Serrano did was love Claressa Shields, calling her big sis while she's older, calling her big sis and stuff like that. But the praise that Amanda Serrano started getting, she took it out on Amanda Serrano. She just couldn't handle Amanda Serrano getting praised. But Amanda Serrano was your number one fan in terms of women, your contemporaries showing you love. Nobody showed you more love than Serrano. No woman showed you more love publicly than Serrano. And every time you throw little shades here and there, every accomplishment she made, any number she made, any accomplishment, she got listed in the pound for pound. If people felt that she was just a greater fighter, a more entertaining fighter, it's cap this, cap that. No, it's not a number. You was throwing your homegirl down the street. Jealousy, envy. People see right through your characteristic. You're a wonderful fighter, and you should fight to clean up that bad image, because you don't need it. You're not an ugly woman. You're a beautiful woman. You could be a beautiful woman. The inside will bring it out on the outside. That's the real beauty, is the inside, is the heart. That's the real beauty. We all gonna get old and crusty and wrinkled up. You're gonna lose your ass. I'm gonna lose my abs. I'm gonna lose it all. We all gonna lose it all. The beauty is within. So tomorrow, because I gotta go. I have to run. I was supposed to do a longer live and stuff like that, but I gotta save this one now for tomorrow. I know I promised I was gonna open up the panels and things of that nature, but Love y'all. Love y'all. Tomorrow we back at it. Of course, it's fight week. We got to talk about. I got to finish talking about this Devin Haney and Devin Haney and Brian Oman Jr. I'll do it tomorrow, but I got to run right now. Got to do something real quick. To be honest, got to attend to something right now. And I apologize. I was supposed to go longer live. I promise tomorrow I'm going to open up the panels. Love y'all. God bless. Subscribe to the channel. Smash that like button. Prayers goes up to everybody. We're sons and daughters of the Most High. We're brothers and sisters. You already know, one race, the human race. The best investment you can make in your life is have God in your heart. Shout out to Claressa Shields. Love you, home girl. I'll pray for you, and I'll pray that even myself, I will keep my criticism to the limit, because it seems like, you know what, I'm good enough to, you know what, maybe pull back on certain. Let me pull back, not because what you said. I'm gonna just pull back because it's not. I'm here to uplift women boxing. If you can't take certain jokes and you can't take certain comments, or you don't want to be questioned and stuff like that, it ain't even fun. Because even laughter could be a drug. Even laughter could be bad as well. You know? So hope. But if you tweet and get me going, we're still gonna be talking about you, Claressa Shields, huh? But if you make $8 million, it's $8 million. Okay. I thought. Love y'all. God bless. And on to the next.